77 WABC. The world is a brighter place with the Yola Nash Show. Listen why the world's biggest stars love talking to Yola Nash on WABC Radio, The Yola Nash Show.
77 WABC Radio. It's Yola Nash. Welcome to the Yola Nash Show. I'm so excited to introduce my very, very special guest. He's one of the most celebrated TV film stars in the world. He has received many awards, including 2 Emmy Awards. He's also a great author, producer, film director, musician, and he has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Welcome to the show, the one and only William Shatner.
My God, after all that, there's no time to talk to you. A pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bravo.
Wouldn't that be funny if this person you're interviewing has so many awards and commendations that by the time you get through with it, there's no time to talk.
Yes, we just finished our conversation, right?
Right. Well, it's a pleasure to talk to you, Yola.
Gosh.
What a great name.
Oh.
What is that, Yola?
You made my day. It's very old Greek name, I found out.
I love Yola.
And Yola means a violet flower.
Is that violet or violent?
No, violet.
Okay.
A beautiful flower.
A violet flower, and you gnash your teeth over that. I got it now. I'll never forget your name for the rest of my life.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I'm going to be in your area.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to talk to you. So let's start off maybe with some of your impressive achievements. Your career is absolutely...
You want me to tell you about my impressive achievements? Let me tell you about a few of my impressive achievements. Well, the most impressive one will be May 19th at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. I'll be coming there. An unusual form of entertainment. We'll play a Star Trek film, The Wrath of Khan, first, which is an enjoyable film for those who haven't seen it, and those who have seen it, many of them find new things to see the next time around. And then I'll come out and on stage and talk and talk about the film, talk about anything that anybody wishes to talk about. But what I find really, I don't know how to characterize it, amazing and uncomfortable, is 40 years later, the actor in the film comes out on stage. 40 years later.
Wow.
People are like, well, who's that? We're looking for Captain Kirk.
But I was wondering, because this iconic role is with you through your almost 6 decades of your career. It's been unbelievable. And how do you view that role, as a blessing or as a curse?
No, absolutely a blessing, Yola. You and I are talking today because I played that role so many years ago and achieved a modicum of success. And the phenomenon is that 52 or so years later, we're talking about this thing that was on television all those years ago. It's never been done before, and actually can't be done after, because we'll all be dead 50 years from now. And so we won't know whether a show that is on the air today will last 50 years.
Why do you think the audiences around the world love it so much?
Well, I don't know. As a joke, I used to say, "Well, it's me." But what I really think is science fiction has a magic about it, a mystery. The night sky, the stars, the universe is so mysterious to humans. We know nothing, even with our telescopes and astrophysicists who speculate what's out there. We know nothing. But what it does hold is a fascination for us. And we look out there and we say, what could possibly be out there? We're part of this large, maybe multiple universes. We speculate there's 11 universes out there. We don't know. And so science fiction speculates, proposes, all right, here's what we think is out there, and which is as good as anybody. And so Star Trek says, look, here's drama that happens out there, and who can say it doesn't? And that's the fascination of science fiction, and I think the fascination of Star Trek.
And I was actually checking some fragments, just refreshing my memory about all of these episodes, and I was so amazed to actually kind of realize that so many gadgets that you had as props at that time that we've seen on Star Trek, right now we are using it. It's like let's say these hand communicators that you talk to. Now everybody on the planet has it.
Well, that's true. I was given one of the first phones. Motorola made a phone and called it StarTAC, and they gave me one.
Wow.
And so I would use it because it was among the first around, and people would look at me and laugh, like in the airports and things like that. I realized I shouldn't be in public using it because it caused people to look at me.
Wow. Do you watch your films, your shows at all?
I try not to. I love to watch television. I love the news. I'm a newsaholic, and I watch movies. I watch sports, but I just don't seem to watch the half-hour shows, and especially if I'm in them, I don't watch it. And so if I could avoid watching myself, I do for a number of reasons.
It's so interesting that so many actors don't do it, don't like it.
Yeah, so I understand. I think it's that you're liable to be so self-critical. And also something else that I think may be at work, and that is if you see yourself doing something characteristically, then you become self-conscious about the thing that comes to you naturally. Like, I'm sure you have a beautiful smile.
How did you know?
And maybe your lips twist up a little bit, and you're looking at yourself on film saying, God, I don't like that twist. Now you become self-conscious about your smile.
So true, yes.
And that's what I think some actors fear.
What's the secret to your impressive career?
Well, if I told you everybody would do it, then
yes. But
I have no idea. But I'm eternally grateful to still be around and still be working.
Do you know what I love about you? Of course, your acting, your talents, how incredible you are, but also the fact that you are not afraid to ask big questions, fundamental questions about our existence, like love, friendship, loneliness, death, life after life, all of these questions that so many people are afraid to ask. And I'm this type of person who always kind of,
Then you'll enjoy. I've got another book coming out in the summertime. I've written about, I think it's about aging, but the premise of the book is nobody can tell you what to do. I mean, how dare somebody advise somebody how to either live their life or what to eat or where to step. All you can do is say, well, this is what worked for me, and you might want to try it or think about it, and it might work for you. And that's what I'm doing in this book about aging. And I propose some of those very subjects, questions about those subjects you just mentioned, about how do you age and fear of death and all those things, standing on principle or being politic and making some amends, some compromise. When do you compromise and when do you stand on principle?
Right.
That sort of thing.
Wow. And I also know that you have a deep love for horses, and I've heard you are the horse whisperer. Is that true?
Well, I love horses. I've been with horses now most of my adult life, and I do feel a mystical communion with all animals, with my dogs and the horses, and I've explored that very thing with animals as large as elephants,
wow,
and small as mice.
I'm very connected, for instance, with dogs. And you are right. There is something like a spiritual connection.
You can have it. If you enter their world, because they're trying to enter yours. But if you enter their world and be alert to how they communicate, and they're communicating with each other and with you all the time. You can speak their language, and dogs have their language.
And maybe some people not know about this, that you produce and host the annual Hollywood Charity Horse Show for many years, right?
Yes, for 30-odd years. The Hollywood Charity Horse Show, the Priceline.com, Hollywood Charity Horse Show, sponsored by Wells Fargo. And if you go to horseshow.org, you can find out all about it. We help kids and we help veterans.
Yes, exactly.
And every dollar that we're given
so fantastic
goes there.
And also talking about helping children and helping others, I've heard that you had quite an interesting event. You auctioned your kidney stone. I did. And then you gave the money to the charity, right?
To building a house
for
somebody in the New Orleans area. Yes, I had a kidney stone, and a company looking for publicity offered me some money, and I said I want more money, and and then the cast of Boston Legal kicked in another 25. We gave the 100,000 to Habitat for Humanity, and a house was built because of my kidney stone.
Unbelievable. And you know what? I had a kidney stone, but mine was not as valuable one.
You didn't get any. All you got for your troubles was pain.
Pain, yes, and tears and suffering, and it was all calcium, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, your calcium stones aren't as good as the other one that I had. That was crystalline and had sharp edges.
Oh, yeah. These are painful.
Right, Yola.
Painful. And let's emphasize again that you're coming to New Jersey, and all of our listeners, guys, you cannot miss the amazing William Shatner live on stage in New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, NJ Pack on Saturday, May 19th at 7:30 p.m. For tickets, go to njpack.org, njpack.org, or call the box office 888-466-5722, 888-466-5722, May 19th, 7:30 p.m. And would you be so nice to give our listeners your social media handles, your website?
WilliamShatner.com.
And you are also on Twitter, right? William Shatner?
On Twitter, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. And as you have mentioned, all of our listeners who will go, they will be able to see this spectacular film again, space classic, Star Trek Adventure, The Wrath of Khan. And
me on stage live.
Exactly. The one and only, the legendary, the amazing William Shatner. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yola, I hope I see you there.
If they allow me to come and say hi, I'll be absolutely thrilled.
I'm telling you, you're allowed right now.
Thank you so much.
You take care now.
Thank you. William Shatner, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Intimate conversations with some of the world's biggest stars. Only on the Yola Nash Show on WABC Radio. Tune in every weekend.